Today I bring you to Batesville, Indiana. I bring you to Bischoff Reservoir. The reason I'm going to film here today is because this reservoir is one of the prettiest reservoirs Batesville has. And it's one of the best fishing trips my wife and I ever had was here at Bischoff Reservoir. We've not been back here in a couple years, so we're going to walk up there. We're going to get some beauty. We're going to do some talks, and we're just going to have a good time. So stay tuned. Next shot you should see as soon as I climb this hill is a beautiful reservoir. Then we're going to go to the other side. Once we get done with this one, we're going to shoot the boat docks. Let's get started. Bischoff Reservoir. One of the prettiest reservoirs Batesville has. Oh my word. Now we do have some people over next to us fishing. They said they didn't mind me filming a little bit, but we're going to still try not to get them in. They have a little boy. Well, we're going to go ahead and start off now. Over on the other side of there is one of the places I fished here. Did not do any good that day. Then the other place I fished was straight over yonder that way. We didn't do so good that day. Then the last place I fished, let me get another angle. I should start off by telling you this is the first place I fished here at Bischoff Reservoir back about 3, maybe 4 years ago, and we had the time of our life up here. I'm here to tell you, it was fantastic. Back when we fished here last, that was all cornfields back yonder that way. Looks like they've been doing some diggings. But yeah, we even had a, oh, what the heck was that animal that was up here? Oh shoot, let me think of it and I'll get back with y'all. That animal we had up here was a muskrat, and Angie and I don't know no matter what's wrong with our eyesight, but we thought it was a beaver. But over yonder that way is the boat docks. Where are we going there next? Actually, my mistake. Straight right here, if you can see that boat out in the distance, that's the boat docks. Maybe we'll do some zooming in when we get over there. But yeah, Bischoff Reservoir, y'all. One of the most hot places there is to fish. We'll probably go ahead and head down the hill and go to the other side. That way these folks behind me can do their fishing in peace. Before I go over to the boat dock side, I almost passed up this shot. Isn't it beautiful? It's kind of funny, the first time we came up here and fished, there's about 9 other people up here fishing then. Very peaceful. We caught a ton of rock bass out of here. But like I said, we only had luck one time, and that was the best fishing trip we've ever had. Hands down. Okay, we're gonna get some shooting down the bottom of the hill. Once we get to the bottom, as you can see Angie and Kitt in the distance, there's a beautiful little sight down there. Can you believe I think 3 or 4 times we fished up here, I pulled my wagon loaded with fishing gear up this hill. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I came up at this time, I was a little tuckered out. Slightly out of shape, or maybe just a little older. As you see, the big old hill right here. A few times, let me get down there, we climbed that monstrous hill there. This is the first time we've had our puppy dog Kitt here. I mean, he's been in Batesville, many different places, but here at this reservoir. Last time we was here was with our dog Stormy. And some of the memories are kind of popping up now. Even if it's not a fishing trip you're after, you still could come up here and enjoy the beauty. This is just one of the reservoirs Batesville has. I'm thinking they have a total of 5 or 7 reservoirs. But this is the most beautifulest one of all. Now, personally, I know a couple of them just as pretty as this one. But this one kind of has everybody's eye. Now, if you ever come here and you're wondering if that's a restroom, it is not. As the power station to control the reservoir. When we get down here, I show you what I mean. Yes, they do not have a bathroom on the premises. Almost said they don't have a reservoir on the premises. Oh my word. Now, to control the waters in the reservoir, this would be their overflow right here. Now, would you believe me if I told you people fish out of here too? And they say it's a damn good spot to fish. Not to mention the beauty as well. It has a charm of its own. Not much water coming out there now. Well, we haven't had much rain. And right down yonder that way is a little beautiful bridge going across as the water flow follows on down. Okay, from here we're going over to the boat docks. Now, I've only been there one time, but never actually got out of the car. We turned around because that's when we was looking for the Bischoff Reservoir back when we first got here. Today we're getting out of the car. We'll see you over there, guys. Welcome to the boat dock. Yes, it doesn't look much like a boat dock at this minute, but I want to point something out. If we knew this spot was here, the last and only time we was here, we probably would have fished here. I get into that in just a few. We're gonna get down there and get some better shots. Yeah, it's only the second time Angie and I have been back here. I don't think you could paint a picture prettier than this, y'all. Holy. We're gonna do a different couple, or different angles here. So we might as well soak it all in. I want to see what that is over there in a minute. Here in a minute, I'll show you what I'm kind of sitting on and what's in front of me with the GoPro. But right now, let's just soak all this in. Isn't this beautiful? Still Bischoff, y'all. Still Bischoff. Oh, there's a fish right yonder there. I'm not going to zoom in, but there is an extremely expensive, I don't know if it's somebody's home or what. You got this big old yacht there, and then you got another yacht down yonder from that. All right, let's jump on a GoPro here in a second. And hoping to get to the point and show you where we was at a little bit ago. But we're going to get on GoPro and show you what I'm talking about, where we could have actually fished last time we was here. Then we go to another spot. We figures it's been about 4 years since we found Bischoff for the first time. If I knew this spot right here existed, I'm going to show you in a second, we would have fished here. Because you got to remember, back then we drove in, we're like, oh shoot, it's a boat dock. There's just nowhere to fish. We didn't see this. But to be fair, we didn't even get out of the car. We didn't. We drove in, it's like, nah, it's got to be another spot we could go fish. Got to be. And the other spot be right down yonder there. Let's see if we get a shot. Yeah, we was looking hard, wasn't we, when we first found this. But it was a boat dock. There's probably some opportunities for bank fishing, but not a lot. And here in a little bit, I'm going to show you where we were in just a moment. Right now, I'm trying to get my bearings, because honestly, I've never been on this property where we're at now. In other words, I never walked on this before. Why am I making it sound like it's a dock or something? I've never been here outside of getting out of the car. You know. I'm getting tongue-tied, y'all. I'm sorry. Right over there, and I zoom in just a little bit, guys, and I'll show you where we were. Maybe we might still see them people fishing. I said picture. I tell you, my tongue today ain't working. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in. Let me pull off my sunglasses, pull out my eyepiece, and we'll see what we can get. Okay, here we go. We're going to pan a little bit to the right. And right about, I'm thinking, right in this area is where them folks were fishing at. It doesn't look like they're there anymore. They might have left. They had a little boy there, just as cute as can be. A little red-headed boy, cute as can be. It's his first time fishing. He was excited. Yeah, right there. That's where I filmed at, shooting over this way. And I don't think you could have seen from that side to here, but there's that boat that was in the shot from way over there. Bischoff Reservoir, y'all. We're gonna get another shot here in a little bit, but I thought that was you, Ange. I'm sorry about that. I thought that was my wife walking across. Bischoff Reservoir, y'all. Beautiful. Okay, let's get to another spot. Now, this is a beautiful shot right here, y'all. Look at this. Oh, if this turns out, this is going to be my thumbnail right here. Oh, man, it's so beautiful. We raised the tripod up a little bit and shoot over this way. Yeah, looks like them people's gone. It didn't stay much longer after we left there, and that was about, maybe 30 minutes ago. Wow, isn't that beautiful though? I'm gonna have Angie in the picture here in a minute, but that's okay. It ain't much of a boat dock, y'all. You would think it'd be much bigger. I mean, shoot, the one in Lawrenceburg, Indiana is a huge boat dock area. The biggest I've ever seen, but here's the boat dock. Like I said, 4 years ago, we came in here, looked around with our eyes and said, there's no place to fish. How the heck we're gonna find a place to fish here at Bischoff Reservoir? And then we noticed the other side over yonder. So we got out the maps and we found our way over there. And the first time we fished over there was the best fishing trip we've ever had. Not because we caught a lot of fish that day. I mean, that helped. It was just a good feeling. I can't explain it, but it was the best feeling we've ever had. And right there is where I just was. All right, we're gonna jump back on GoPro and finish this video out, y'all. Batesville has a lot of reservoirs, it sure do. And every single one of them is perfect. Now you do have 2 reservoirs. All you gotta do is drive your car up, get out of your car and fish. I've done some filming on that before. And some of the most trophy fish, some of the best fish there is. If you ever want to get your boat out, this is the place to do it. Batesville's a mighty fine town. The people here are wonderful. They have multiple reservoirs. They even have a park that I filmed back some years ago. I think it's called Liberty Park. It even has a concrete reservoir loaded to the gilbert catfish, y'all. Well, I hope you liked today's video. I don't know how long it is, but from here I'm headed to Versailles State Park and I'm gonna do myself some fishing. If you're wondering why I'm not fishing out here here in Batesville at one of the reservoirs, I don't have no excuses. Nah, we're gonna go to Versailles State Park, have us probably a picnic, then we're gonna do some fishing. It's a little warm today. We're back in the heat again. Yeah, so that little fall-like weather was a tease. I can't wait for it to come back. I miss wearing my black shirts. Plus, we're waiting until it gets a little bit on the cooler side before we make our long distance trips to get some awesome filming and awesome locations. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like today's content. Share it with family and friends. And please, don't forget to subscribe. Come on, let's get out of here.